guys, it is Whoa, It's a Girl, and I know you guys are looking at this, you're like, oh, I used to play this as a kid, I recognize this. Like, I totally freaking forgot about this game, and I can't lie, I forgot about this game until recently, and I was like thinking about different games to play, and I'm like, how can I mix it up a little bit and make things a little more interesting? Because, you know, we've been playing all those new releases and all the big hits lately, and I'm like, you know what? We need to take it back to old school, you know? Let's get some Fate up in here, because, man, if you played Fate as a little kid, like, you were awesome. So, it's pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Whoa, it's a girl, and I am of the female variety. Look at those eyes. Oh, do they have, like, funky hair? I want to do, like, funky hair. Da, la, 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 da. I'm really excited to play this game because when I was... Look at that hair. When I was a kid, we never actually had the full game. Is this blue or black? I can't tell. I kind of want to be a redhead. Because I'm, like, not a redhead. There we go. That's going to be us. Let's look at our face. Ooh. Bitchy. Oh, I'm so secretive. Oh my god, it's so creepy. Oh, it's purple. Okay, I'm sold. We're going to do that one, even though her smile's kind of creepy. So there's us, and our pet's name is going to be of the Thumper variety. And those of you are like, oh, Thumper, you know, that sounds familiar. Where have I heard that before? And, well, bitches, that's my real dog's name.
Living memory.
So it's pretty cool.
Gate has stood in the heart of the old wood.
I don't want to sit through this.
Leads to infinite possibility. To subterranean lands fabled in stories and myth.
But I'll separate for you guys.
Many adventurers have passed over that ancient threshold.
Ancient threshold.
Some to find fame, glory, and wealth beyond telling, and others never to return.
Oh no, that's a big-ass door. Look at that.
The town of Grove has ever been the safe haven at the dungeon's mouth.
Very cool.
A watering hole and resting place for weary adventurers. Here, great tales are told by the inn's fire. Journeys are planned and legacies are made. The minstrels sing of the great feats of heroes long gone, and statues ring the square, a testament to their deeds. After traveling many hard
oh my goodness, how long is he going to talk for?
You and your
I'm so impatient, I want to play.
Arrive at last in the fabled forest town, which waits beneath the long shadow of the gate.
Of the gate.
Within these walls lies the path to infinite adventure. It is here that you will test your worth, and perhaps find fortune and glory along the way. It is here that you will determine your fate. Ah,
so that's where we get the name of the game from. If my memory serves me correct, there's a lot of options in here where you really do kind of personalize how the game goes for you, you know? So it's interesting to see. Okay, so 47th level. Cool. Will you meet it? I will probably die a shit ton in the process. Okay. Cool, let's get my keyboard all moved because it moved away from me. Just got lots of papers around here, guys, so sorry if you hear some crinkling and crunkling. There we go. What I did was, you know, I have this bad habit of not remembering the keys and being like, oh my god, how do I crouch? How do I do this? How do I do that? And so what I did for you guys was I went through and I wrote down all of my controls. So if I forget, I'm like, oh shit, how do I do that? I just look and boom, I remember. So it makes me seem a lot cooler than I actually am. So we're going to talk with shopkeepers, do some stuff. Okay, you know, I will figure that all out. Look at how cool I look. This guy's pretty sweet.
Well, I've got plenty for sale, so
got potions. How much money do I have? 250? Well, that's great. Not really. Okay, so I think if I do M for map, toggle run, and show all the items. Cool. So green are ones that I can interact with. Oh, look at that. You got a question mark on your head. You got stuff for me to do. I was traveling out in a forest when I was ambushed by Nail Cutter the Sanguine. Nail Cutter. Really? You couldn't come up with a better name? A forest imp. It stole my axe slinger's light belt of dexterity and made off into the dungeon. Please get it back for me. I followed it as far as level 3. You can find the dungeon entrance on the east side of town. We will accept this endeavor. And, ooh, look at you. You got like a spike on your head. A horde of sewer rats are sulking on level 3, attacking adventurers who pass by. It's bad for trade. Do away with the beast and you will have our gratitude. I'll give you this soft glove of strength as a reward.
You have received a quest.
Okay, and I think I can hold one more. So find me another yellow. Onward, puppy. Look how fast I can run. I know if you don't want to have the toggle on, all you have to do is like you hold control to run or you hold alt to actually find items. But I'm like, I'm too lazy, so we're going to do the easy way. Okay, the Goblin Reaper's Page Cap of Strength. An artifact that has long guarded our fair town has been lost. Beasts came into the night and stole it away. I've heard to level 3. Return it and Grove will reward you. Not you? Seems a little cheap. I'll give you this Bat Breaker's Healthy Initiate's Robe of Greed as a reward.
You have received the quest.
Cool. Okay, so here's our inventory. So here's our identify scroll. So basically what they do is sometimes we'll get items and we won't know what it is. So you can use this to identify them. And then this is a town portal scroll, which helps you go back to town so you don't have to go through all the levels. Standard stats. So I think what I want to focus on first and foremost is getting my strength up to level badassdom because I can. Okay. Run, bitch. Run. I don't even want to talk with anybody. I think you can go fishing too, but I think I'm too poor to go fishing. Actually, you know what? It's probably the best way to get money, believe it or not, is by fishing. Because you catch fish and those can, be worth a lot. But at the same time, if you go fishing in the dungeons, you can, I don't know if you can find items in Grove, but I know for a fact if you go fishing in the dungeons that what it does is you can sometimes find some really cool shit. And I'm talking about like super cool stuff. Take that on. Take that on. Boom. Get that rat. Look at this mushroom. Whoa. So cool. That's what that mushroom guy was saying. Mana. So, obviously mana is like for magic and everything. It's the little blue bar on the right. I don't plan on using magic for quite some time. I know it's going to be really useful later, but as of right now, I'm just going to worry about chopping shit up. Okay, and here's my thing. I just should probably put a disclaimer out there too. Oh, I didn't even see them. Why are there so many rats? The way I game is, some people like to stay back and be more defensive and let the animal do it and not get hurt and whatnot. But like me, if I'm playing this game, I am going to get up in it and I'm going to be right in the action because the whole point of playing this game is to like have a good time. And yes, will I die a lot? Yes. But it's fun, so it's okay. So, yeah, I don't exactly remember when this game came out, but look at these graphics. Think about this. Look at how great this looks. And this came out in the 90s, like, ooh, an unidentified item. So, undiscovered magical powers. Right click to use. Okay, well, first off, see, when you go over it, it says not identified, level 4. And boom. And I can carry it. Yay! Which is pretty cool. But anyway, as I was saying, like, just look at these graphics. And keep in mind that this game came out in, like, I think, like, the earlier mid-90s. I could be wrong. I didn't research the history before playing. All I know is I used to play it in the 90s and wouldn't go, whoa! So cool. And I'm just totally impressed that, they were able to do something like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm getting excited over things that don't matter, but I think it's cool. Boom! Short sword. Let's get this gold. Ooh, a large chest. Okay. I think those could actually be fakes too sometimes, so I gotta be careful. Okay, so I'm gonna check my inventory. I can go to my character stats, and I can go like this. 2 to 8 or 3 to 7. I'll take my chances. Another thing you can do is you can put stuff in the inventory, and your pet can go and sell it, which is pretty cool. And that's just a book of town portals. So basically, instead of having to carry around individual scrolls, it's all in one central location. So it doesn't take up as much space in your inventory. Another cool thing about this game versus, you know, because there's a lot of games that are like this type of similar style. But I think what's really cool about this is it's not based, your inventory isn't based on weights, it's based on slots. And it's very, very, I mean, like, looking at this, what's the first thing that you guys probably think of when seeing that? You probably think of Diablo, right? So it's kind of cool, too, that it's like, oh, you know, like, it's just, I don't know. It's a bunch of cool stuff. Boom! Well, this guy wasn't a one-hit KO.
You have been granted
Oh.
new skills.
And it healed me, too, which was cool, because I was just about to use a health potion. Very cool. Let's check out, make sure that we get rid of all these enemies. Can we attack the bat? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so level up. Like I said, right now I know this is stupid, but I'm gonna updo my strength and get my sword skill up. I'm gonna slowly increase my sword skill, slowly increase my crit, because those can really save your butt when you need them to count. Look at that, 1 hit, boom, die. 2 hits, boom. For those of you that do not remember, fishing is also really cool in the fact that you can feed the fish to your dog and it turns them into things. Like, some of them are permanent until you die, others are temporary, you know, based on the size of the fish will show like how long the effects will be there for. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the stuff we got, guys. This is cool. I don't need my mana potion right now, so I'm just going to sell these manas right now. I'm going to put this here. Of 9. Yeah, I definitely want that one. No, I want my fishing pole. Don't take it. And the bow. I'm not a bow person. And once my dog's inventory is full, what I'll do is I'll send him to town and he'll actually sell everything for me, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to go through, we're going to explore this whole map, and I like to start at the bottom and then work my way up. It's just how I do it so that like I don't miss anything. Boom.
You are exhausted.
I ran out of stamina. Yeah, it's what I get for running everywhere. But the default walk, I mean, like, seriously, why do they make default walks so slow? Like, I know it's more realistic because most people walk slow, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not playing a game for it to be realistic. I don't know. Die, Ruby
You
Jill.
have gained in experience and skill.
Boom. Get my strength up. And I'm gonna get my crit up. Confirm the crit. I rolled a d20 and I got a 20. Whoa! Not identified. Well, I don't have any scrolls to identify it, so I'm not going to give it to my dog to sell. I don't even know if you can sell it if it's not identified. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Because I thought that you would have to identify it first so you know exactly what it is, and then that way you get your money's worth, but I don't know if you can even sell it without it. Good question for you guys. Do you guys know the answer to that? Please let me know in the comments, because just wondering out of curiosity, and not like it's gonna, you know, make the world go round, but just at it for shits and giggles. The more you know, you know. Crit. Look at that crit. Just one shot KO.
You are exhausted.
Die, Mr. Rat. I know I'm exhausted. Yes, I could use my stamina potion, but I really would rather not. If I'm not mistaken, we started off with like 270 coins, and I bought my fishing thing for 200, and we're already up to like 121, so like it's amazing how fast you get gold.
Your pet has increased in power.
Nice. Way to go, puppy. Give him some more stuff. I don't need that. What do we got here? Later in the game, as the levels, the dungeon levels get harder, you almost are forced to use magic or become super freaking buff and have really good equipment. Whoop. I'm just gonna kind of step back a little bit and not be in the clusterfuck. That's what always used to kill me, was just like going into giant groups of enemies and there'd be like a million of them and I would get the shit kicked. Get 'em, girl. Goodness. Get it, girl. Drop it to the floor. Or however that goes. I don't know. That was in some bird movie made by like Disney. What was that called? Rio or I don't know. I don't know these things. But as I was saying, so yeah, like as you descend into the deeper levels and whatnot, it's you almost are forced to use magic to survive unless you become super buff. And there's really cool because I think the magic's really cool because there's different styles of magic. You know, there's your overall like summoning magic, there's your attack magic, and then you have your defense. Did I say that? Defense, summoning, and attack? Yeah. So depending on how... Ooh, a gemstone. Cool. So basically gemstones, each of them have like a different type of ability that go with it. They'll do something. So if I were to... Let's say I went on here. I would hover over here and it would have like a little circle right in the middle. That would be hollow, and that's called a socket. And then you can put the gemstones on the socket. And each different gemstone does something different. Like this one, if I put it on there, it adds a knockback when installed. It's cracked, and I don't care about it, so we're going to send that on its way. And I want to send those on its way just because they're a waste of space. So yeah, so anywho, so like I think it's really cool that they took into consideration that different people play Magic differently. Like there's different strategies into combat, you know? So they really do give you a lot of options. You know, you have, for example, like you're attacking weapons. Oh yeah, I forgot you can zoom out. Durr. They have everything from like swords to maces to crossbows and scepters, and some involve one hand, some require two. Some are fast, some are slow, some are heavy, some are light. So you really can game exactly how you want to game. See the purple? That typically means that there's something special about it. Okay, so these all need to be identified. This one doesn't. So I need like 1 or 2 more items in order to send him to town, because I'm not going to send him if he's not completely full. Come here. Haha. Perfect. I think that's exactly what we needed to send him off. Small shield and a bow. Look at that. So then what I do is I go here and I send him to town. And depending on how far down in the dungeon we are will determine how long he is gone for. Like right now we're only on level 2, so obviously for him to like run back to town and come back is not going to, you know, take a lot of time. But I think once you're deeper, it can take as long as 2 minutes is I think what they cap off at. And look at this, 802 gold. You know, it's such a good way to make money. If you also looked on the monsters as I killed them, they either have like a white, or they have like a purple name. Typically the purple names are harder, and a lot of times they're special. Like they're either for quests, they're quest monsters, or I don't know, a bunch of different things. So they take a little more effort typically to dismember. Like, what's a good word for that? What's nice and descriptive? And watch out for these big rooms. If you're gonna play, like, a lot of times these big rooms just have tons of monsters. Tons of little beasties. And I like to go around the perimeter first. And then I'll head inward. He was just chilling, straight chilling. He's like, yeah, what up? I'm a lurker. And this gel's just like, well, I'm blue. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. I used to roller skate to that song. And I used to think it was I'm blue, amba dia badai, like just like random, I don't know, just random garbage. I didn't realize he was actually saying like words. So I didn't realize that till I was an adult that he was saying actual words. So yeah, don't judge me. I was like 8, so it's okay. Back when it was like cool to ice skate. I mean, I'm a kid of the 90s, you know?
Exhausted.
We're close to the 80s, which was like roller skating, so it works. Okay, so right here, see how it's kind of like shining and like the light and everything's going in and out? This is the magic anvil, so basically you can tempt fate and try to make your items even better. So, take my short sword. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does nothing, and we're going to enchant.
Fate has favored you.
Okay. And receive an extra enchantment. Okay, so this was our sword that we had, and short sword of the tortoise. That sounds really slow, but it's a fast weapon. 1% stamina bonus, so that's pretty sweet. Boom, you can take all of this. Why wouldn't you want to wear the ring? Because the ring's not going to do anything for me, and I'd rather sell it and get the money so I can get stuff that I can use, such as books of town portals and books of... Here's a fisherman. For example, you can buy... Here's all the different fishes you can buy. They're all different. Like, for example, here's a fingerling, meaning it's smaller. Is that all you have up here? Archerfish turns into a dire wolf. We have dogfish, so if you turn your dog into something, you're like, well, wait a minute, this is creepy, or this guy sucks. You just give him one of these, he turns back into a dog. Dire wolves and abominations, which are like giant round things, and lava beetles, gargoyles, nocturne stalker, basilisks, which look like lizards. Down, bitch. Yeah. So, pretty cool. My person's a boss, what can I say? Okay, Shrine of Learning. See, again, this is like lit up and it's like kind of glowing. So these, I don't think anything bad ever happens from them. Sometimes you learn things and get bonuses, sometimes you don't.
Fate has favored you.
Vitality. Yay. If you could have raised my strength, that would have been better, but, you know, whatever. I can't complain too much, you know. I'll take what I can get. Beggars can't be choosers, and I'm definitely a beggar because I'm just on level 2. He's just chilling on the wall by himself.
In power.
Boom, boom, boom. Good. Take those. Okay, I gotta finish clearing out this bottom area. I'm gonna try to get rid of the spiders first, because I don't know if the spiders on these early levels can, but I know there are some spiders where they will poison you after a while, and it just continually decreases your health unless you have an antidote. There we go, potion. Put that there, cool. Get him, get him. Stamina potion. Down, bitch. Okay, so we got a little bit of room left. Look at that crit. Goblins are stupid. Look at this. Look at all this stuff, guys! It's like freaking Christmas. Super awesome. Okay, go to town.
Your pet has departed.
Oh, great. He leaves right as I defeat. See how this guy's purple? Normally they give, like, better stuff, too, which is kind of cool. This isn't 100% fully connected, so I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I would have missed this, so... Goblin Ring, Initiate's Robe. Look at that. And I automatically put it on.
Returned.
Which is kind of cool. I just wish... One of the things that I have a problem with this game is that... What are you doing? You go here. I don't need mana right now. Go away. Is that... See, you saw how it automatically put it on because I didn't have anything on? I wish it did that with the health potions. If you had them in your inventory, your person would automatically take that instead of you, like, dying. I don't know. Just one of the things that I wish they would have done. Not the end of the world, it's just would have made things a little bit nicer, because my keyboard, like, I love my keyboard. It's, fuck, what is it? Is it a razor? I don't even remember. I think it's a razor. It's got like the 3 snakes intertwined on it.
You are exhausted.
I am exhausted. And we've had it for ages and ages and ages. So it's old as fuck. Oh, did I just do a 180? Oh, lame. Ain't nobody got time for that. Drink that stamina potion. What was I going for? Oh yeah, we've had this keyboard for like forever, so it's just old and worn, and a lot of times the hotkeys that I use for the potions, like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, a lot of times it likes to stick and it doesn't actually do it, so I would die a lot. Cool.
Your stamina
We are
is low.
done with level 2. Descend those stairs. No, don't go around them. What are you doing? Oh goodness, squeaky chair. Okay. Oh, I can bind my spells to hotkeys? I didn't know that. Well, that'll make things a hell of a lot easier, so I can have access to defense and attack and summoning and get the rat. Yay! Like I said, I'm just gonna go straight down and then just follow the perimeters, work my way up. Whoa! That's a lot. Whoa! Your noise is so weird. Do call ring. I don't even know what's a do call. Run! God, those rats are... Think about that, guys. That rat is the size
You
of
have gained
me.
experience and skill.
Get him! Oh. Get him. Let me level up real quick. Oh, hold on. I got this gel up in my face. Up in my grill. Get more strength. Did I level up again? Oh. Oh, I didn't level up on this side. There we go. Now, I'm not sure why my stamina turned green on my stats. Get him. Thank you. Take that. And none of these are identified. That's great. That's super cool. That's okay. We'll head back to town soon. I just wanna... This is a level that I have all the quests pretty much on. Oh, let's Drinker the Ancient. Look at this mace. And I know in these like crates and stuff, on deeper levels, they actually can have traps in here that can either like burn you or poison you or all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm not really worried about it this high up in the dungeon. I don't think that that's really going to be an issue. But there's the penguin guy again. Okay, so this is a fountain of healing. So let's say I was like sick. It's a one-time use thing and it will completely heal you. Like if it's red, it'll heal you. If it's blue, it'll restore your mana. If it's yellow, it'll restore your stamina. And sometimes it'll have a combination of like one color in the bottom well and then another color on top. And if that's the case, it'll do multiples, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, it's been a while, but like I loved this game, so... Another thing too, like if, let's say I were to send him to town right now, my dog, and then I decided like, oh, well, I guess, you know, I'm gonna go to town too. He would automatically, just as soon as I go to town, he'd give me my money. Be like, give me my money, bitch. And he would be like, bark, which means sure, in dog. And that's how that works. Oh goodness, ignore me. It's late, and I'm just excited. I'm just having fun. You know, you guys know me. I'm pretty much an open book. I say what comes to my mind, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, Creeping Widow for 300 seconds. Okay, so I could sell this, but for the sake of showing you guys what to do, so what I do is I give it here. Now here's my dog. He's like underneath the map. You guys see him?
Your pet has been transformed.
And now look at him. This is my pet. This spider is now my pet for the next like 5 minutes. So all the abilities that come with the spider too, he now gets. So if he gets like increased, if the spiders normally have an increased attack over what my dog has, he would inherit those abilities and those traits, which I think is a really cool touch. So, an accrued hammer. Cool. Send you to town.
Your pet has departed.
And I'm not gonna go up that way just yet, because I know I saw the large chest, but I am going to clear out this room. I'm gonna get rid of the little things first, the less I have to worry about, the better. Take out all the minions. Boom! Take that urn. Oh. Oh, take
Your
it.
pet has returned.
Look at that, 700 bucks. Boom, boom, boom. I want to get rich. It's just a little gel. Look at that, Goblin Reaper's thingamajig. What I also think is really cool about this game is the quest items. If you want, oh no! If you want to keep them, you can. You won't get like the fame and I don't think you get the experience if you don't turn them in, but you can definitely keep it for yourself if it's better than what you have, or you can sell it, because some of this stuff is worth like a lot, guys.
Your pack is full.
My inventory is full. Okay. Well now. None of these are identified. Okay, well I will have to make a trip back to town soon. I'm just gonna finish up down here.
Your pet has increased in power.
Get him! Get him!
The quest is completed.
Boom! Cool. Let's finish doing this little area. See how this one is yellow and it's a fountain of stamina now? Okay. Another like word to the wise too, like stamina potions, not stamina potions, I'm sorry, antidotes. They're small, but even the small ones will cure your shit. Like, it doesn't have to be a big, I don't even know if they make big stamina, big antidotes or not.
You cannot carry anymore.
Okay, you're gonna pick that up, doggy. Look at all this stuff. But yeah, all you need is like a little one to cure anything. Like, I can be completely poisoned and be like dying. But as long as I take some type of antidote, I'll be fine. Get him! Why do you keep missing? Why do you suck at life?
You have completed the quest.
Light hand axe, Thumper, you can grab that. Completed all of our quests. Fireball spell. Look at this. Okay, so requires 15 magic. Fireball flies straight, inflicting damage on impact for 2 to 7 damage, plus 2 points of damage per attack skill
You have
level.
not gained enough power.
Oh, I'm not strong enough to do that one yet. That's cool. Please don't just like end at nothing. Yeah, really, that's cool. What's cool is these maps are all like randomly generated. So you never know what your levels are going to be like. Like, I could play this and then start up a whole nother campaign on this game and not have the monsters be 100% the same, or the amounts, or not have the maps look the same. So
You are exhausted.
I am exhausted. Maybe my person needs to do a little more running, eat a little less burgers. I don't know. Maybe they need to lay off the mead. Which, by the way, my father made mead and had like 20 gallons of honey in it or something. It was like 15 or 20 gallons. And it was absolutely delicious. Like, I don't know, if you haven't tried it, like homemade mead. It really is good, guys. Get 'em. Okay. Come on, Felicia, run. I don't have time for this. I'll drink my stamina potion. Normally I like to save those, but like, it's all good. Oh my god, it's a clusterfuck of rats. Oh my god. That was a lot of them, but they all like died really easy. Oh, I guess Spider Bro took care of it. That's cool. Yep, that's, oh god, okay, that's kind of gross. Like, spiders don't bother me in real life. I'll take a spider over a beetle any day. But like, in this game, listening to little feet scurry, it's like, ew. Okay, so since we cleared this out, what I'm going to do is we are going to head back into town.
You step into the portal.
And what we're going to do is now we have tons of money. And we can go and we can buy a book of identity. So basically it's like the book that I have for the portals.
A fine day
But
to
it's
ya.
used to identify things. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 and no, oop, wrong button. Boom. Now see, like when I hover over this, you see these like little circles? Those are sockets. So first I want to see if these are better than what I have. Okay, so it's not as good a defense and it's barely more damage, so it's not worth it in my opinion. Okay. We're gonna sell him some shit. Boom. And I forgot to check my sword to see if it's better. Okay, so more life. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. And we're gonna take the stuff off of our dog and sell it to him.
Well, I've got plenty for sale, so I do, eh?
Be careful when you're clicking so you don't get click happy. I've done that a couple times where I get a little click happy and it just doesn't work out well. So we're gonna buy, I'm gonna save those because they're just so little, but I'm gonna buy some more of these bigger health potions. And then over here is my storage. I can't get this yet, so it's just gonna chill over here, and actually I'm gonna move this down here. Boom. I don't have any gloves. Okay, so now I need to go back to the people that I got quests from because I completed their stuff, and notice now instead of being yellow, they're red. And the exclamation points is different. So now, from that one quest, I received almost 1,000 fame, experience, and 3,500 gold. Holy crap. And I got gloves. Oh, I can't wear them yet because I don't have enough magic.
Well, what can I do for you?
Okay. I have extra skill points to spend. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty sweet. We're gonna get the rest of the stuff from this guy, and then we'll level up our dude.
Wow,
Look like frickin' Harry Potter. So this is better than what I have on. Look at all that stuff. More gold dropped, more mana, life bonus, and more of a chance of finding items versus just blah. So it's pretty cool. Get that up. I know you guys probably think it's stupid to get my strength up, but I remember playing as a kid, that I would get into deeper levels and somehow like I couldn't get enough strength, I couldn't get enough stats to like really have a standing chance against the enemies. So if I have higher strength, I can have better armor. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now because I want to be protected against the hordes of enemies. So I've heard tales of a lizard man called Flame Reaper the Cunning. See, that's a cool name, not Nail Clipper, Nail Biter, Nail Bed the Stupid, who roams around the 6th level of the dungeon. I'd sure sleep better if I knew that lizard man wasn't around.
You have received.
That's a little racist, zombie. Not liking him because he's a lizard man. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Batmangler the Voltaic Gel has assembled an army of ruby gels and is advancing on the town from level 6. Oh no, not a mob of ruby gels. Help us by defeating them and the town will reward you for your bravery. I'll give you this crossbow of the Grand as a reward, which I'll just go around and sell because I don't care about crossbows. Oh, hey honey.
Hello.
You should make sure I'm all refreshed. Ah, so fresh and so clean. Okay, we're gonna get this last quest. Hey, come here. Earth Ripper, the Creeping Widow, has assembled an army of voltaic gels and is advancing on the town. Cool.
You have received a
Yeah, we've
quest.
heard this story before. Okay. Let's do some fishing. La-di-da-da-da. I love fishing, like in real life, man. This last summer I did so much fishing with my dad. It was great. And even in like video games, like it's, oops, oh that was just me not paying attention. It's like the middle of winter right now and everything's all ice and it's cold and snowy and nasty outside, but I can sit in a nice summery town with the fireflies and go fishing, so it's pretty cool. Let's see what I got, guys. Anything cool? A fingerling perch. Lava beetle. Pretty sweet. Lava beetles suck ass. Give me like a dire unicorn, a permanent dire unicorn. I will be the happiest camper in the entire world. Those are my favorite. Because it's a freaking unicorn with like flame hair. Look at this. Okay, turquoise. So see how this one's not cracked and see how it's got the purple around it? It's electrical resistance and more electrical damage. So it's pretty sweet. I'm just going to do one more time, see what we get. I'll sell off that remaining stuff. And it'll probably be a good spot to stop. I don't know, this is kind of a good intro. Gull's Disc. Is that like a weapon? Let's find out.
The spell could not be completed.
I always keep my identities on. Okay. Cool. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Defensive 8, defensive 9. But this has like a lot more things. So how do I check to see which one's better? Look at all my stats. Okay, so this has increased strength, increased defense, increased vitality. Oh wow, so it's a lot better. Okay, cool. That was easy. One of the things, I can't remember if I said this or not. One of the things I do not like though, about our storage is that you cannot store money in it. Because one of the options when you die inside the dungeon is you can like leave your money there and come back to it at a later time. And it's not guaranteed that you'll get to it. And if you have like 200,000 gold on you and you don't get back to it in time, it's all gone. Like, I don't want to be walking around with 2,000 gold in my pocket. Like, I'm going to walk around with like 2 gold in my pocket because I'm cheap and I don't want to get jumped by the lava beetles and the ghosts and stuff. So, yay, look at me, woo! How many do I have left on my identity? Okay, so I only have like 1 left on my identity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another book right away. So that way I don't have to like waste my time by coming back. Cool! Well, this seems like a good spot to stop. A little bit of a longer episode than I wanted for the first, but you know, that's okay because we're having so much fun playing Fate. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. So, again, this is woah, itsagirl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got games for everybody. You got Scary and Modern and Fallout 4 and Dying Light, Oculus Rift. You name it, we game it. So, have a great day, guys.